Hello, beautiful friends. This is the Organizer Advisor, here to help you enhance your happiness and transform your life. Welcome to the weekend. Looks like we made it. So I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Let's get started. Today is May 23rd, and it's time for our daily bloom. So grab your hydration beverage. This is Saturday, so I have an extra cup of coffee on Saturday. And this is my favorite little coffee cup. My chickens think I'm amazing. So let's have a sip and a sit while we share an uplifting message. Right, let's start with the Buddha Doodles. Oh, that coffee tastes good. It's been a long week, so I'm hoping that today is going to be a wonderful day for you. Good time to get outdoors. That is part of my self-care framework. Saturdays are my outdoors fun in the sun, family, friends, and loved ones, and pets day. So make time in your day because relationships are important and they do enhance our happiness. So spend some time with those you love today. Get outdoors, fresh air, sunshine, be around trees. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to do a whole video on trees. They don't just clean the air and provide shade. They do so much more. And sitting near, under, or being around trees has a lot of health benefits. So watch for that video. Move slowly with love from our Buddha Doodles deck. Move slowly with love. So today is a great day to just kind of slow down. You know, the hectic work week is over, and if you're following my framework, the house is clean, the laundry's finished, no piles of laundry to try and catch up. We've kept up so we don't have to catch up. And we feel lighter, and it's a wonderful feeling to have a couple of days to be able to do the things that make you happy, to cultivate joy, to spend time with family, friends, loved ones, and pets. And to be outdoors and not feel like, oh, you know, I can't because I got to catch up on laundry. Weekends are not catch-up times. Weekends are times to invest in the things that make you happy. You can't find it on my YouTube channel. I will do a whole new video for you. Speaking of, I did get a request to do a video on motivation. Some of the strategies that I use to get motivated and stay motivated. So I'm going to do that video. If there is a topic that you want me to make a video on, I will absolutely do it. I love making videos for you because this is my act of service. I am in my highest vibration when I am talking organization and transforming lives, enhancing happiness. That's just who I am. So that's what makes me feel good. All right. So this is Creating the Life You Love, a little box of cards. And we're just going to pull a little card. I want this one. Going after my dreams. Are you going after your dreams? Do you have time and energy to go after your dreams? If not, let's fix that. Because your dreams, that's your GPS. Those are the things that you truly desire in life, and you will be happier when you achieve them. So basically, for the little suggestions on the back of the card, that's why I like these cards. What is your goal? What's a goal right now that you can start working on today? It can be getting organized. It can be spending more time with loved ones. It can be just taking time for self. It can be just creating something, baking, crocheting, rubber stamping, painting. What are your action steps? What action steps can you take today, this week, this weekend, to start moving toward it? You know why? Because you feel good when you know you're working on your goals and your dreams. You feel like you're moving forward, and that's a good feeling. You can give yourself a deadline if you like, but that depends on your life circumstances, how much time you have. But you can set a goal for a date, put it in your calendar, put it on your phone. And then one of the things that is really important for me to keep me motivated is to set a celebration. What am I going to do when I achieve my goal? I love little bottles of champagne and bubble baths. It could be a beautiful little pastry that you get at the deli or the bakery. It could be you're going to maybe go buy yourself something to mark the occasion. I don't necessarily advocate for that. I'm a de-influencer, so I want you to use what you have. But find something that you can do to celebrate. So that's just some things. I'm going to put that in my video on motivation. Create a celebration. So that is working on our goals. What's your dream? What's your desire? What it is that you truly want? Some of us really don't know that. So maybe today sit under a tree and think about it. All right, let's do our self-care. Now again, my self-care framework. Saturdays are my days for, it's a play day. It's a day, house is clean, laundry's done. I can work on projects if I want, but this is a day to get outdoors, fresh air, breathe in. Go for a walk in the forest, go for a walk in the park. I mean, the research on being out in nature is amazing. Just Google it. I mean, I can cite study after study after study about what are the health benefits, the physiological benefits, the emotional benefits, the psychological benefits, the spiritual benefits of being outdoors. Take a picnic. Just grab what's in the fridge, make some sandwiches, get creative, put it all in a picnic basket, grab a blanket, grab a book, and go have a picnic. Take your dog out to the park. Write a gratitude list. This is a great way to get into a really positive energy and emotional state in your highest vibration, is to be grateful for what you have and just write a list. You can do a gratitude journal, like before you go to bed at night, write 3 things you're grateful for. It actually puts you in a brainwave state that is going to help your subconscious when you sleep. So, great idea. I love gratitude journals. You can set a timer on your phone, let's say every 4 hours. You set a little timer with a really pleasant ringtone. And just when the timer goes off, think about something that you're grateful for. Gratitude helps us align our heart and our brain. Your heart is like the most powerful part of your energy. It is 70 times more strong than the electro energy that you get for your brain. This is your magnetic energy, so it creates an electromagnetic current in your body. That's why you have to have electrolytes, because you are this little power plant. Your cells are active and they generate energy. So you're a little nuclear power plant. So, but your heart, your organs all contribute to that electromagnetic energy in your body. Now, your heart is very powerful. Your thoughts, your brain is very powerful. And so combining those and aligning those help to make you feel better. They have a physiological response in your body for your cells to feel more positive. It influences your mitochondria. So when you get your brain and your heart in alignment and you align that energy, there is a positive response in your body. And one of the best ways to get there is through gratitude. It's probably a little more than you wanted to hear today, but it's amazing. Just amazing how your body functions. All right, so now that we've had our little dopamine drop for the day through self-care, because self-care does release feel-good chemicals, so writing in your gratitude journal is going to really accelerate, magnify, intensify that positive energy. And while we're on that little dopamine high, let's set an organizational goal for today. So organize to utilize umbrellas and canes. Now, let me just say this. I love you all. I really do. When I work with a client, and we're kind of doing some organizational tasks, and oftentimes in Florida we get those afternoon showers in the summer. Well, my client will say, well, here, let me get an umbrella and walk you to your car. But they can't find the umbrella. You know why? Because the umbrella is somewhere in a back bedroom, in a closet, on top of the shelf, under the bed. They're not near the door where they're going to be used. I mean, these are things that it used to have umbrella stands. I still have one that my great-grandfather made. But, in your foyer closet, have an umbrella stand where you have your umbrellas. If you have the small little foldable types, hang them from like a hook so that you have them close to the door where you're going to need them. You want to make sure that when you bring them in for the rain, there's a place for them to dry out. So there might be a place in your home for that. But anyway, I do have a video on it on my YouTube channel, Organize to Utilize playlist. You're going to find a video there. And there are some tips on how to care for them so that they don't get mildewy and musty, because they smell terrible when you go to use your umbrella and they've been mildewed. It's not going to be a pleasant uplift. So those are my tips that I just wrote down, my quick tips for today. Prevent mildew, make sure they are weather ready, and storage storage near an access point, somewhere near the door. The front door or back door, whichever one you use more frequently. I even carry one of the fold-up ones in my car, so just in case. You never know here in Florida when you're going to get those afternoon thunderstorms. So canes, if you have canes, if you use canes for walking, want to make sure that we are, organizing with a broad brush to encompass everything. So have those close to where your door is as well. And if you have different access points, like near your favorite chair that you need a cane to help get you to a standing position, go ahead and position one there. It's kind of like glasses. You may need to put a few throughout the home so you have them when you need them. All right, so that's our organizational goal for today. Thank you for joining me. I hope these little daily blooming sessions are helping you. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for watching these videos. Thank you for sharing them. And I especially appreciate the comments. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Get outside, enjoy fresh air, sunshine, and spending time with family, friends, loved ones, and pets. Have a wonderful day. I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Until then, my beautiful friends, be well.